I'm recording, right, very good. Yeah, my name's Kevin Drury, and I'm really one of the instructors here. They give the free internet lessons at the Den Internet Cafe at East Pines Cafe. Susan came along to us it'll be a few months almost ago now, won't it? And had little knowledge of using a computer before, and of course had difficulty using a computer with her sight problems. So since she's been here, she's learnt one or two new things, haven't you?
I have, yes.
Well, hopefully you are using the computer and getting benefit from it now, and has even gone out and bought herself a new Apple iPad.
So Sue, what extends your vision?
My extent of my vision, I have something what they call retinitis pigmentosa, and it means that I don't have any sight in my right eye and shoulder width in my left eye, and just about 20% and lessening all the time. They've told me they're not sure whether I'll completely go blind or it'll stay, how long's a piece of string. I wanted to learn how to use the internet to be with everybody else. Everybody else I know, oh yeah, go on the internet, get it, download it, and that's what I'm trying to do, and I've learnt a lot from Kevin.
So could you use the internet before you came here?
Sorry?
Could you use the internet before you came here?
No, not properly. All I was doing was playing cards, solitaire, and then the hearts and the diamonds were getting so much the same that even I was struggling with that. Whereas with my iPad, I can enlarge it just by using the fingers. It enlarges it for my vision.
So what can you do on the iPad now since you've come here?
Obviously I can take pictures, which is a great help for me, because a little camera is no good. I can't see where I'm supposed to press anything. I've been taking some pictures of my dog, getting the use of it. I've gone, Kevin's put me onto Twitter. I have an email address now, which I didn't have, and everybody, wherever you go, they said, have you got an email? No. And you feel so sort of in the last century.
How do you use Twitter?
How do we use Twitter?
What do you use it for?
Basically, I use it for communication. I get a lot of news from guide dogs, which is obviously, because I have a guide dog, which is helpful to me. I also use it from Blackpool Council that send messages. I use it basically for those two things at the moment, although I put a lot more things on.
What we tried to show with Twitter was how we can customise it for yourself, so you can create your own news channel and provide you with information on interests, what the council's doing, all those sorts of things which will benefit you and what you need to know about.
And you were talking to me about when you went somewhere, you used Twitter to check out what the facilities are. Can you tell us how you do that?
Yeah, I go onto Twitter, and if it says, say like the Blue John Mines, well I know I could go down there. So I can go onto Twitter and I can see what disabled facilities they have. And if it's bright enough and they say, you know, suitable for wheelchairs, because my father-in-law's in a wheelchair as well. So that's how I use it, for finding out places where we can go and we can take him safely.
So what are the main activities you also do at home with the iPad?
Sorry?
You were talking about some of the things you also do at home with the iPad. What do you do particularly in your spare time at home?
What do I do? Well, I've got a library on it. I've got one book on it at the moment, and I'm reading that. And what I like about it is I can put the book on page by page, and the lines I can enhance so that it's visually possible for me to read.
So how's using the iPad and using the internet changed your life as a person with limited vision?
It's portable. It's portable. It's like my second sight, if you will.
So it's changed things dramatically by the sound of it.
Changed things dramatically, yes. I like to be able to think that I want to be independent. I don't want to be relying on somebody, can you just show me this, can you show me that?
And so do you use it a lot at home in your spare time?
Yes.
And what about things like, do you find that you're not so bored as before? Can you do...
No, I'm not bored at all, because I can research things. I can research into retinitis pigmentosa, and I can find out myself what is going to happen from other people, not just waiting till I go to conventions and what they tell you at the hospital, because everybody is individual.
And what message would you say to other people with limited vision that might be thinking about getting
Give it a
online
try.
or worried?
Give it a really good try. It's worth it. I mean, if it hadn't been for Kevin, I wouldn't have bought an iPad and I wouldn't have learnt the computer.
I'm not commissioned for Apple.
How difficult did you find it to learn?
When I first got it, they showed you in the shop, oh, it's this, that and the other, and I thought, yeah, right, okay. I came home and it was the Open Gulf, wasn't it? And your friend was telling me, send him one on there, so he showed me how to send it. And I was really pleased with myself because, yeah, I can do this.
And what are your plans for the future? What are you going to learn next? What's Kevin going to teach you?
What's he going to teach? What are you going to teach me next?
Well, we were just delving into the, how can I say, the depths of Google Earth. You were having a look at that, weren't you?
Having a look at where I used to live.
We were going to try and expand upon the social networking if possible to see which is of more benefit to you with the conditions and of course your requirements. And of course just really expanding upon the knowledge that you've got there already, because there's plenty more to learn, isn't there?
There certainly is.
Okay, well perhaps we'll catch up with you in a couple of months' time and see how you're getting on. Thank you.
Thank you.